Hello everyone and welcome back. This is going to be episode 6. We're still in season 1. This is the Let's Play modded farming simulator. We're using the more realistic mod as the base main deal, and I have a various array of other more realistic compatible mods installed. Hoping to showcase quite a few of those during this series. Today you can see we have fields ready to harvest again. Both of these are ready. Like today we'll go ahead and harvest those, probably bale those, and then also plow them together. You may also notice that my money is way higher than compared to last episode. Went ahead and did about 11, I think, mowing missions, and we had 60 or so before I did them, and now we have 178,000, so we should be able to get some more machinery, or start with sheep or something. Figured doing a bunch of missions would help get us moving, help diversify and keep the series fresh. And today the main thing is going to be pulling out this. Actually, we gotta turn him off. Don't want him sucking a bunch of fuel. Right, turn the park brake off. Gonna go ahead and lift the header because I lowered it when I parked it. I am planning on figuring out the GPS and how it works, and then we'll be able to showcase that. Campsite, nope. Go ahead and showcase that so anyone watching can know how that works. Go get him started here. I think that's close. I guess we better move over a little bit. So, I'm going to open the grain tank. Or I'm pretty sure we have to. Go ahead and hire a worker here, get him started. Good, drop in a windrow. So, I think this guy will go ahead and hook up to our tipper so he's ready to dump our combine when he is completely full. I do believe that that combine can get that whole field in one hopper full, so we'll just have him ready in case. And we will have the other field to do also, so we will get more yield than last episode we did harvesting on. Been debating using some of this money to get this nice large field here. You know what? Yeah, maybe we'll do that later. Go ahead and leave this guy there. Yeah, here's the whole area we've been doing lots of missions at, right there. It's a very large gas tank on that sucker. And you can be shut off for the time being. Don't need to use any extra fuel. Okay, so I'm thinking... No, can't do you. Anyways, let's go through. I ended up downloading a couple mods since last episode, and that being one of them. It has a 6,500 liter tank on it. The header for it is 5.1 meters wide. Not entirely certain. Let's look at the one we're using right now. Those are new also. So is that. And that's more of the Dominator down here. Interesting. Come on now. Oh, the Dawn is new. This guy. So is that guy. Oh, is he bigger? Does he cost more? Doesn't exactly say. So this guy is a forage chopper, and that's more horsepower, isn't it? No? Why are you more expensive? Your color does not make you better looking. Oh. Service per day is way less on this sucker. Not sure. It's an interesting deal. John Deere Combine. So here's the guy we're using right now. Cutter doesn't have any information. Lovely. Love when people do that who make mods. But hey, at least people are making a bunch of MR mods now. At the beginning of MR, there was not a whole lot of them, that's for sure. But anyways, these guys are new. I do have new Big X Crone. This Claws Dominator. If I get a second combine later, I might go ahead and pick him up just to see, just give him a test out. Actually, I think the MR version of him is down here. Yeah, there he is. I'll probably uninstall the non-MR version of him just because this is my mod folder that only is MR vehicles. No. Take a gander at him. He's getting close to about halfway done. Not too bad. He's not quite halfway full, so he'll definitely get that done without having to dump beforehand. Anyways, let's go back to here. We're not going to be doing beet harvesting or potato harvesting for a little while. We may eventually do that. We may pick that cultivator up, I think, eventually here. 5.5, that's 6. Yeah, we might actually pick up the horse. He's a little less expensive, and... Wait, no, he won't. He's 3-point mounted. I like this better. So we'll pick him up later, probably. Interesting. Forgot I downloaded that. Got this cool cultivator dealie that's supposed to go on the front, so I could cultivate and plant at the same time. I may give that a test out too, see if it works. It's a nice chisel plow. Ooh, 43 foot wide, that's a big sucker. It does require quite a bit of horsepower. The more horsepower you have, of course, in this mod, the better you'll be able to pull larger things. That there is a rototiller, I think, maybe? Oh, it's a harrow with a roller on it. Almost looks like a rototiller to me. It's a very nice pack here. There's a sprayer system built in with it. Interesting. Might think about getting one of those later. Those are kind of good looking. We don't exactly need any larger plow. The one we have will make do for what we have. Fertilizer spreaders. We have the sprayer we can still use. That one right there. He works pretty darn good. Might upgrade to one of these other things later. Interesting. Extra tank, little sprayer, tiny little sucker. Newer spreaders. I know that's probably a little boring going through here. I just wanted to show you guys a few of the things I have. I don't think I have any dirt tedders, wagons. New baler. I think I have a new stacker, yes. This is one that's compatible with different balers. This is the normal baler that's modded for the MR. I do believe I have, the Claws Quadrant 1200, which is pretty cheap. So I'll probably actually go ahead and pick him up and this guy up with this 178,000 because I think that's going to help us out a lot. I'm not sure how many this guy holds in this stacker, but it's cheaper than the other one, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's interesting. I think we'll go ahead and buy it now while I'm thinking about it. So, Bunch of weights. Interesting. Miscellaneous. Cruise through here real quick just to look. Got a couple of cars. Twin wheels. What's that for? Interesting. Oh, I do need to go back through tractors. I have a few new tractors to show everyone. Our water trailers. Those. Cool deal. Okay, so tractors. Real quick. This is one of my favorite tractor mods that's been produced. The Mercedes-Benz. That's a pretty nice one. Might pick him up at some point too. The Schluter, that's the big one. It's one of my favorites. $0 mod. Yay! Not gonna buy him. Kind of against that, buying mods that cost $0. It makes things too easy. Or $1 too easy. Or 0. There's another version of that Mercedes-Benz. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Renault. The Steyr turbo is 135 horse. Not bad. We might get him even though he's at 7,000. It's kind of probably cheating. I ended up installing this Unimog. And I do have him. This little Ford tractor. A little John Deere. You get some twin and triple tires for it. That's pretty neat. So, got a few other ones. Those are some really expensive ones. There's a hauler, Massey Ferguson, a couple of semi-trucks, a Schluter 3000, which is pretty dang big, 310 horsepower. It's a pretty big monster. And that's it. I got a couple of New Hollands there. And that's basically everything I've got. MR Trima, what's that one for? Interesting. Doesn't specifically show anyone specifically that it would work for. I think that'll be enough for showcasing mods. Hate to be boredom for everyone, but I felt that was important. Well, we're gonna have to go back, move this guy to the next field. 5% losses. Interesting. So, I'm not sure exactly what it means by loss there. Maybe it was because we didn't have a full header width or something. Maybe it makes it realistic in that sense, but I'm not so sure it does. But we'll go get him started on this next field, and then we'll dump him while he gets going, because it's definitely crucial to keep him moving in this more realistic version, because he doesn't move very fast at all. Ooh, barely caught that in time. So we'll start this guy up, and we'll take off, go dump him. This episode may end up being a little longer than normal just because of the mod highlight section that I was just doing in the middle. But I figured I should cover those so people kind of saw what I had installed. Those are just, I give you download links, but those are from like all over the place. Basically, if you search MR or more realistic on Google and pull up certain mod sites, there's a bunch of different ones, and look for a more realistic category. A lot of sites have it categorized for you to make things nicer. Get this guy completely empty. And he's there now. We'll let him continue. Hopefully not to roll the tractor. Ooh, that was close. And we are 56% full. That was pretty good. I also installed Bank of Hagenstedt between this last episode and this one. I really like this because you can do the field management directly from here, which is pretty neat. Those two I own. You can also view loan details and edit your loan. I think all this extra stuff is pretty nice. Currently we have 100,000 in loans, and we got a bank line of 200,000, so We might pay a little bit of that back eventually here. You should be able to finish that without anything major. I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase a new tractor as well while we're at it, though. To find more realistic versions. It's the 2500, I don't want that. 150 horsepower. I think that our baler can be handled by 150 horsepower, so we're going to go ahead and buy that one because the Schluter is one of my favorite tractors. It's a pretty nice one. Go ahead and move down to him. Oh, wow. It's a tiny little stacker. It's pretty neat, though. Pretty cool idea. Anyways, we'll fire the sucker up. I think we'll go take the baler first. And nice, it's got a bale counter. That's pretty neat. So, ooh, golf. I think I will go ahead and off camera accept this one real quick, and don't need to bore you guys too much, but I do believe missions are still real handy for us to do, so I'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. We just got a mowing mission done, and we're now $10,000 or so richer. It's pretty handy. Anyways, we're now back to the task of moving the tractor back up to our main farm. We're gonna go ahead and give it a test. Start making some bales over here. I do believe we've got plenty of power to pull it, so we probably shouldn't need a front weight. I hadn't hit the throttle there for a while. This thing coasts really nicely. So, we're going to go ahead and start on this side of the field, because like I mentioned in, I believe, the last episode, I like to start on the ones that are inside the field like this. So, turn on the baler. On. Oh, I gotta lower the lift. Cool. What else do I need to do? Do I have to get out and hook things up on this one? Yes, I do. Who would have thunk it? What else do I need to do? Well, guys, that is another one. I'll go ahead and go do that one real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Well, we're back, and our combine is now completely done. So before we figure out our problem of why my baler won't turn on, we're gonna go get this guy turned on and out of the field. Go ahead and back him up to the trailer. Come on now, combine, get a move on. It may have been better to take a loop going forward. Oh well, we're almost there now. So I think we're going to go ahead and finish this episode up pretty soon. Next episode... Actually, I think we'll go ahead and finish it up after I put the combine away. And next episode will be the baling and plowing these two fields together and cultivating them. And possibly more. Probably won't have you sit through the whole complete baling process, or... Oh, still have some left. And I probably won't make you sit through the cultivating process either. I'll go ahead and cut parts of those out for you. We'll get more jam-packed into one episode. Go park this guy and we'll call it an episode. Pretty good looking combine if I do say so myself. Really well done. So inside of the golf course. Well, I'm looking like I'm going to be doing another mission too off camera for you guys. Let me go ahead and park this guy. Anyways, that'll make for the end of this episode. Parking blind here. Anyways, you guys take care until next time. And we'll see you later.